All right, so I guess Cole broke down. He come back in the yard here. He sent me a Snapchat, but I wasn't looking at my phone because I was welding. But I guess something to do with the hydraulics, steering box or something on the raking tractor broke. Come off. I'm not sure. But anyway, we gotta go down there and take it apart and see what's wrong with it. Okay, made her down. So the it's something to do with the steering, but the hydraulic, this deal, something in here went out bad, and Cole said it jerked. It went out, and the steering on these are hydraulic, obviously. So it said when he lost the fluid, it like jerked the steering wheel, and he come around like fast, but he got it stopped like literally just in time. So he's at like a 90-degree angle to the rake because the steering wheel jerked him around that fast. And look how close he is to hitting the rake. I can't even fit this crescent wrench in there, Cole. That's how close. That's like, he's within like a ½ inch of hitting the tongue of the rake there. So we got really lucky there, but we're still broke down. So we're gonna start at the top. Is that the right size?
I think it's smaller than that.
½ inch maybe? We're gonna start at the top and work our way down. So we gotta take the metal deal that goes around the steering column. We're gonna take it off. Oh, it's leaking out of here. So we're gonna take this off, this cover off, and start there. Work our way down. But there's fluid everywhere down here too. Oh, so we'll see. It was literally leaking in the cab. All right, guys, here we are. This is the tractor. So we took this off, and you can see down in here, there's just a puddle of hydraulic fluid or hydraulic oil. So something must have bust off, but we took this front off here. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. It's kind of hard to fill. But there's this hose here that must go to this fitting right there. Goes there and it just blew off. So that seems to be our problem. Now we gotta try to trace that hose back. And we're probably gonna have to like pull the hose all the way through to take it up to town to fix it or re-crimp it. Yeah. And get that old fitting off. Can you get it in there? Kind of. Okay. So this is the little fitting we took off, which the fitting looks fine, but apparently for some reason the crimp failed and the hose popped off. So I don't know if there's another underlying issue to that, or if that's the only issue we have. But anyway, now we probably have to trace that hose back. Goes up under through the firewall and then probably down to the hydraulic pump. And so we got to trace that because we probably got to pull it all the way out. I can't even get up. And get a new fitting and to put on the end of it. We don't have a hydraulic crimper tool, so we're gonna have to take it to town and have an actual business do it because we don't have a hydraulic crimp tool. Okay, so that line comes up to right here. This guy right here. That's the one you're wiggling, right? Yeah. This hose right here, and then it goes through the firewall, and then it comes under, and it is it's this hose right there on the left that my wrench is on right there. So there's a fitting there, so we'll just take that fitting loose because it just goes into a steel line. So you can just take that fitting loose, hopefully pull the hose through, then we can go up and get it fixed. So we actually got really lucky that it's a pretty short hose. I just gotta try not to burn my arm. Is that your consolation prize, Cole?
Yeah, I guess.
Take that home and hang on the fridge. So we got it, which is, it's nice that it's just a little tiny, it's probably like 18 inches long, so that we actually got pretty lucky. But it just shoots right through the firewall and then goes down under and goes straight up, hooks into the fitting for the steering. So it should be pretty easy to replace. But I think we're gonna go home, eat lunch, then we might bring another tractor down to try to finished raking today. Okay, so we got the old 3020 fired up, and Cole's headed down with that. We're gonna switch out, we're gonna put that tractor on the rakes. We don't usually have that tractor on this set of rakes because this set of rakes has 2 hydraulics. One of the hydraulics folds them and one of them runs them. And that tractor only has 1 hydraulic remote, 1 hydraulic outlet on the back. But it'll work for this because it's already unfolded, and all it's got to do is hook up and run it. So Cole's gonna head down with that. I've got a chain. We're gonna use the 3020 to pull the 4030 out of the way. So we got to unhook the 4030 from the rakes, and then we got to pull it out of the way because we can't run it, otherwise hydraulic fluid's going to go everywhere in the cab. So we're going to pull that tractor out of the way, which kind of sucks because the wheels turned and everything, so it'll kind of suck, but we just got to pull it out of the way far enough that we can get that tractor hooked up to the rake, and then Cole's going to finish raking with that tractor so that Dad can finish baling. So problem solved, hopefully. But it's Saturday today, so nobody's open to run that hydraulic hose up and get it fixed quick. So okay, I gotta attempt to try to unhook this thing now. As you can see, it's at 90-degree angle, hasn't gotten better over lunch, so at least the jack fits. It's good. Little guys. The little hoses I just unhooked are for the that's for the fold, and the big ones are for the actually running the rakes. And so once we get done here, if we don't have the part for the tractor yet, we'll probably just have to, all we'd have to do is just switch the hydraulic hoses, and then we could fold the rakes and take them home. But she's unhooked now. Oh shoot, the wiring. Oh yeah, we won't be able to fold. Well, I don't know. I don't know if we'll be able to fold it or not, because there's a remote to fold it, like an electronic remote too. I would think so. I don't know. We'll find out. Probably not. We'd have to rewire it to the other tractor. So man, just listen to that old girl humming right along. Look at him. That's probably my second favorite tractor that we have. My first favorite's got to be the 4440, because who doesn't love a 4440? And the old 3020's got to be my second favorite, because that's the tractor I learned to drive on, and that's what I used to rake on all these years. Cole's got a cab. I always had that old girl. This tractor, the AC is not working in it, so really this is kind of an upgrade, because the AC is always on in this old girl.
Right now. Okay, I'm all confused. Not used to this, maybe. I'm gonna go ahead and bale, I think man, that should be any closer now. It shouldn't be that bad.
Should be the same as what it was. So as you can tell, we're definitely still in a drought. Windrows are definitely not as big as they've been in the past. So I'm guessing we're definitely gonna have to buy some hay this year to get us through the winter. We're just not gonna be able to put up enough to make it through the winter. So we'll definitely have to buy some hay. I know there's some places that have gotten a lot more rain than we have, where they're actually probably gonna be able to make some decent hay this year. So I'm really hoping that maybe we get some cheap hay out of them places and get us through the winter. But that's just ranching, I guess. Well, now all you guys can say you've seen a hay bale being born. It's a baby hay bale in the wild. So I think they're just gonna finish this little piece that they got right here. Probably about like a half hour of raking and roughly an hour of baling. So there's really not that much left there for them guys to finish. So they're gonna finish that and then they'll be done for the day. We've got some more hay cut over here. This right here is all pretty good alfalfa stuff. And this stuff over here will probably just be more grass. There's actually a chance of rain, well, like storms tonight. Small chance. I see some thunderheads building up over there. So there's a chance of storms tonight, possibly some hail. So that's cool. Hopefully we get some rain out of the deal though, that'd be nice. Wouldn't mind that at all. We're getting dry again, I know that. So it's kind of about this time last year that it stopped raining, the rain just kind of shut off and it got dry. I'm hoping this year's different. Hopefully we continue to get some rains because we're definitely going to need them. Okay, so them guys are still hanging. I come over here to I'm going to move the yearlings, give them their next piece, and that means I finished my wire unroller deal, so we can probably give that a shot too, see how that works. So we'll get a live action of that. Oh, you guys remember them thunderheads I was showing you? Definitely getting darker over there. Hopefully it's just rain. We don't need the hail. So that'd be really nice. Anyway, let's try out this old dealio I welded together. Actually, let's put it in the back. Should be strong enough. This will be the real test here. Put a reel on her and try her out. Okay, we'll just go slow and try it. Well, let's put it in gear first. Well, that didn't work too bad. That worked pretty slick. So I'm just gonna test it quick. This cross fence I just put on, make sure it's still got some good juice to it. .51, that's pretty good. That ought to do it. Okay, I'm gonna let down this fence and let him into the next piece here. Well, I didn't want to come right away, but I guess they'll find it. Well, it sure seems like that's moving pretty quick. Look at how big that looks. Okay, now here's the radar. Just a little tiny dot. It's really not that big. I guess it's a fairly good sized rainstorm, but it says it's gonna, oh man. Does you guys' weather deal have ads too? It's kind of ridiculous. Holy smokes. Here's the weather for tonight. Thunderstorms during the evening will give way to cloudy skies after midnight. A few storms may be severe. Low around 60 degrees. Winds 10 to 20 miles an hour. Chance of rain 100%. Rainfall possibly over 1 inch. Wow. And it only shows that it's going to rain from 7 to 9. So apparently those 3 hours we're going to get dumped on. If we got an inch of rain tonight, that would be crazy. That'd be really, really nice, actually. So, but anyway, got the yearlings moved. I'm gonna head home and I guess wait for the rain. That'd be sweet. It's like the Great American Sheep Drive every day. I don't know why John Wayne didn't make a movie about that. Come on. They're getting trained pretty good. They know every night when I come out here to get them and get around them, they know where to go. They just kind of just slowly head that way. I always have a couple that think that they need to go the other way. I don't know why. Mainly the same ones that are like out all the time too. Probably should just get rid of them. Maybe my blood pressure would go down a little bit then. Okay, I'm gonna pick you guys up tomorrow and see what's going on then. Hopefully we're checking out the rain gauge in the morning and hopefully there's an inch in there. That'd be sweet. Anyways, we'll see you guys then. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but we got a tenth of rain. which is all right. That's better than nothing. Just a little shot to kind of ease stuff out maybe. I honestly think I got more rain in town at my house than we did out here. It's just there's puddles in there and there's nothing out here, so. But 10th is better than nothing. Maybe that's what they meant. Maybe it was a typo when they said over 1 inch. I don't know. But anyways, I think that's just about gonna do it for this video. Thanks for watching, guys. We really appreciate it. If you're new here, remember to hit that subscribe button and the like button. Those two things help us out a lot and we really appreciate it. It goes a long way from you guys. And we love hearing from you in the comments, so keep them coming. And as always, we'll catch you in the next one.